Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eador Masters of the Broken World with no fair fight. Today I will show you about ammo burning and fighting enemies with ranged weapons. There was the question if this is the most efficient way to start. No, it is not. I will show you that later on. At the moment I'm showing you the basics and some specials. Normally you should try to get as many heroes as you can, as fast as you can. For example, we should already have a scout as a hero. But we'll attack we can attack the silver mine, which will increase our income by 3, which is quite good. Or we could go for the orc keep, but we'll do the silver mine before that. The silver mine will be defended by dwarves. Dwarf engineer and ballista. Be aware that the dwarf engineer is a ranged fighter as well. Ballistas are normally quite dangerous enemies because of their ability to shoot you to bits, basically. What you can do against that, more or less, is... Oh, wait a minute, I've got a genius idea. You go there, you go there, you go here. The problem is he will shoot the healer. Yeah, that will have to do. Okay, let's do it this way. Start the battle. First thing we do is we knock out the enemy ballista. The ballista has 5 shots and no resistance, so that's an easy target for ammo burn. That's the reason you should always have an ammo burn with you. This engineer also has ammunition, but look at this. Look at this. He has a resistance of 4. Taking out his ranged abilities will be a hard fight. So, let's see what our friend does. He shoots at the crossbowman, which is legitimate. So, we could destroy the ammo it collected to keep it from firing, which I think will be a good choice. So, of course, we heal up. We can start shooting that guy. And we go forward. We're on a hill, he's not. He's good on a hill and we don't need one. Oh boy. This is really going to be ugly. He has got 6 shots left. We can't do the burn ammo thing on him, but the problem is, if we do that, well, I can show you. There will not much ammo to be burned. The dwarf will die on this hill. And as long as we're able to heal our men up here, we'll have no problem whatsoever. So, we burn up your ammo once more. And he's out of ammo. Problem solved. Wonderful. Heal up. He's not on a hill, so we can shoot him plenty. We have 5 stamina left, so we should rest. And we should be ready to retreat, because this guy will be coming for us. Rest a little bit more. We'll wait until he gets down. Does he have Forge March? No, he has not. On a hill his resistances are considerably higher, so we will simply walk back. And we will heal up our fighter. If we're lucky, this guy will just move forward. Like this. Yeah, now he will attack. We will counter-attack. He's not on a hill, so he's an easy target. We're out of ammo. Well, not with everyone, but with some of us. And problem solved. Now, this is new to you. This is a medal. A medal means you can get a bonus to your attack and defense for an increase of permanent upkeep. So, example, we get +2 range defense and +2 stamina, therefore we pay 3 gold more. That is a lot. It's 3 gold a turn. But I say this time it's worth it. We find a shield that is absolutely of no use to us, but that's how it is. A deputy provincer informs you that a hero called Vanquisher of Giants has turned up in their land. He recently found the giants' lair with the province and cleared it out. The people say he's obtained great spoils. The Vanquisher of Giants has 6 backpacks. Okay, half of the spoils go to me. Okay, he does not give them. Sadly, sometimes they do. Can we cast another extravaganza? No, because it has a cooldown. Let's repair the stuff. So, I have shown you what you can do with ammo burn. So, what we will do now is we will attack another target that has ranged fighters, and that will be the old keep. We can build a building, which we should. We don't have the money. Crap. But we can build another building here. There's already a pop here. Income is never bad. At the moment we have +5 income, which is not a lot. And 3 of the income, just remember, got down for the medal. When you look at the guy, where is the guy with the medal? This is not it. There he is. Medal of Agility. But at least he's got a good range defense now. So, here we go. A bowman, swordsman, pikeman, crossbowman. Why do I love human units? Especially bowmen, crossbowmen, and such guys. Because they have no resistance to speak of. Yes, they do a lot of damage, yes, they're ugly, but they don't have a lot of ammo. This guy will have no ammo. Yeah, now he's out of ammo too. This guy has 8 shots, which is a lot. This guy has 7 shots, so I think I burn up your ammo. So you can see we're not doing a lot of damage against the swordsman, because the swordsman is a wonderful unit. Always remember, if you have no idea what to take, take a swordsman. A swordsman is a great fella. He gets the job done. So, we ruin the swordsman's life as best as we can. So, as I have nothing left to cast, we can go as well on the offensive. Yeah, the crossbowmen will not do any good, because the crossbowmen are out of ammunition. Why did I leave the bowman with his ammo? Because the bowman is not shooting armor piercing. Look at our defense, range defense. This guy will never ever be able to do anything useful to us. He's simply not dangerous. We shoot at him so that we lower his attack and defense capabilities. And there he dies, and so will the rest. Good work here. Oh, he's still alive. Tough little guy. Knock him out. So I think it's time to cast that on yourself. Yes, it costs mana, I know. Crystals, I know. Sorry, gems. I always forget that these are gems. But still, you see, that is a more or less quite impressive ranged army, and we took it down quite easily. So, you should be out of... yes, he's out of stamina. He's out of everything, more or less. Everyone here is in perfect health. He's not doing any damage because of his low stamina. And he's out of ammo anyways. Yeah, I could go back and heal myself, but unnecessary. Wonderful, isn't it? And we even get a level up, and of course we take the speed thing, because we're too slow. Always go for the hit points. That's a hard question, but I go for the ammo. And item maintenance, that's quite good, because our warrior has a lot of equipment. An adventurer named Todd, known as the Fast Sword, has found an ancient ruins and profitable strongholds. He asks you to help with the gear required to explore the site. Well, we give him the stuff. And he's a deceiver, I bet. I think he found a lot of stuff. We repair everything. We built another pub. And I think the locations that are available are none that we can kill. Cult of the Titan is far too dangerous. So we keep in the province looking around for trouble. 150 gold, that is excellent. That will enable us to build this one here, a mill. What is a mill good for? Wrong terrain type. Here, +5 income. Isn't that great? Is there an next extravaganza with it? No, but now it should be. Extravaganza! Happy you are. Now you ask, Boris, what can I do to start better? Well, explore as fast as you can and try 2 Ogres. No, Ogres are extremely dangerous people. Really, really dangerous people. Trust me. An old keep? Yeah, that's more like it. So, they will be all on the hills there. Actually, we have to be a little bit more careful, I guess. But we'll see about that. So, okay. They have a bowman and a crossbowman. The crossbowman cannot reach us, the bowman can. Now he's just got 2 shots left, and he has a special skill because he's trained to level 5. That means his upkeep cost is reduced. Well, you really have to like that one to make it work, because if you ask me, you should not invest special skills to lower the upkeep of a unit. Because think of it. The unit shall fight if you don't have the money to support an army while you're having it in the first place. And now he's out of ammo. Kaboomba! Yeah, well, we shoot this guy. Funny thing now, this guy's out of ammo. This guy just entered the battlefield. But he's in range of all our units, so we will shoot him, he will shoot us, and let's see who wins. If he's clever, even to some point he will shoot at the hero, but he's not that clever. So, now his attack power decreased again, and his moral decreased due to the terrible hit that we gave him. And why did I just move back? Oh yes, to block him. Okay. Point taken, it was to block him. It was a clever move, it was no mistake, it was a clever move. So, should take out that guy. And he did. Done. Yes, we should rest. And our healer should heal up our crossbowman. And done. Look at this, level 5, level 4, level 3, level 5, level 0. And we took them out without any problems. Resistance, very important. Cure wounds and web, we don't need any of those. And there is the point, a little secret I will tell you. Open your ears. Taking a mage hero right in the first provinces, in the first charts, is not wise, because a mage hero depends on the schools that you build, your spell schools. As you do not have the blueprints to build any high level spell buildings, you can only build the basic spell buildings. The mage will never be of great use to you. He might be funny up to level 2 or 3, and then he simply runs out of spells, because he cannot learn any level tier 2, 3 or 4 spells, because you do not have the buildings. Same goes for the commander. Well, do not to that extent, but still. A commander is dependent on the units that he recruits, because that is his strength. As you cannot recruit any level 2, 3 or 4 units, the abilities or the specials of a commander will simply not work on the first provinces and the first charts, where you do not have the buildings to support the characters. The only characters who are not dependent on the buildings you build are the warrior and the scout. The warrior fights, and fights better with the items he finds than with the items you can buy later on, and the same goes for the scout. So scout and warrior, good heroes for the first charts, because they work without any items. Let me explore the province a little bit more. And now look at this. It's fully explored, and we get all the stuff, and we're totally happy, and we're absolutely grateful. Isn't that nice? So, in theory, we can now try to run down this, but they are too dangerous for us. Norman steppers are extremely dangerous people. We could hire guards to protect the provinces. There's some battle mages, clerics, abandoned temple, undead. I think we go there and look for trouble. So, here we are. Centaurs are very mobile ranged fighters, so they are very bad choice to attack. Abandoned temple, undead, could be. Let's have a look what they bring up to us. Six zombies and skeletons, yeah, we can take that. Thanks to our armor and thanks to our skill, we can take that. Of course, we place our guys on the hills so that we have a higher range. So, our spells will be not very effective here. We can shoot at the skeletons, but remember their defenses. There's no chance we can do anything good there. What we can do good is, maybe we can shoot him a little bit, so that we're able to take him down with one hit. And we can! Great. Yeah, our warrior will have to take the main fight, because the enemy will try to break through to our ranged units. You go back and you concentrate your fire on this guy. Always remember, our first and most important job is to keep our our crossbowmen safe from harm. That's what we're in for. So we cannot save this crossbowman. but we can save him from dying by taking out the skeleton that might attack him. Oh, that was a back hit. How evil, how evil. So, everyone tries to hush that guy down. So, he has an attack of 8. We should be able to survive that hit. And we are. Everything's okay. So you should concentrate on taking this guy down. What is his counter attack? It's 3, so it's not that much. We can simply do this. You should heal yourself up. And you should cast astral energy on yourself. And try to get in the way of that zombie. So everyone who can, fire on that zombie. You. Ah, for Christ. Well, we did it. Increased defense and counterattack by 1. No, because he's a ranged fighter, and that costs 4 gold. I'm not taking that. And the other gets it as well, and we don't want that. We get cure wounds, which is useless. We get an armor, we have a better one, and we get blueprints for an infirmary. Well, I think we already have that. We can go up against the Temple of Light. We pool our money. We will need another hero, so we pool our money. We're not building something. A swordsman, a healer, a monk, a guardsman, a cleric, and a white wizard. We talk to the priests because we don't want to attack them. We could heal my units. We can give him an offering so that we get something in return. Or we can ask if they got a quest for us. And they do. Yeah, we're ready for the glory of the light. The unholy ones armed are necromancers. Evil and decay are renovated from those of ours. But the will of the light, you must find this altar and destroy it. I shall destroy it. So, now we've got a quest. We have to look around to find trouble. There is an abandoned farm, an elf, a dwarf, a healer, and that is a very, very dangerous thing to do. Because of the elf. I don't care for the rest, but the elf is a problem. The elf will cut through my defenses easily, I'll show you. The elf will be standing on the hill, you can be sure of that. So, what can we do? Build a solid defense. We have no cover whatsoever, so there is nothing we can do in that regard. We can activate that. Move up here. Cast astral energy on ourselves. Move up there. He has a defense of 3 and 6 shots. He has actually a range of 7, so he will be able to shoot the entire battlefield. We can force march once more. And then we can take him out with 1. No, we cannot. Crap. Yeah, now our hero is alone. Question is, can he do it? Question is, what will the elf do? Yeah, the elf is a moron. We take out the healer, and we should come to the aid of our fellow here. Because he might run out of stamina. Ouch! So, you go there and heal up our friend. Great. Ouch! And we're not even able to take that guy out. Shoot that guy! Help the Lord! Save his life! If we attack now, that will be not a good idea, so we rely on our armor. We get some health back. And I think we can even heal ourselves a little bit up again by this. Wonderful. And he's dead. Whew. And we could get more resistance and more morale. Precise strike and parry. Or we get more defenses. Actually, I think we must work on our resistances if we want to fight something more important. Although this will be quite good as well. Precise strike. But we need more resistances. Resistance and the loot is as terrible as it can be. Experiment Minebreaker process produced new magnificent wine. This allowed you to make 72 gold during the last fair. Excellent! We could give him money for it, but we need our money. So, we keep exploring. Nothing. We keep exploring. Nothing. We keep exploring. Nothing. And now we have enough money to buy another hero. And of course, as I said, taking a commander makes no sense because, yes, you will get level 2 units slots very soon, but we have no level 2 units. We can take a wizard. Yes, he can learn level 2 spells, but we have only the level 2 spells that we have on scrolls, and they're quite bad. And that will keep up for us, so the best thing we can recruit at the moment is the scout. Hooray. Now we'll have a little income problem. Oh no, we have not. This guy needs an army. And he needs better feathers. Ranged weapons, can he wear this? Yes, he can. So, he has a special skill. Scouting. Yeah, he is fast with exploration. That is quite good. His army sucks. We should give him some spells. Astral energy is always a good spell. Burn ammo is always a good spell. And I think vulnerability is an idea, but I think web will come in more handy. His troops suck, no question. We can give him one more of those. Oh, look at this. We could recruit an orc, thanks to the tavern. The tavern enables you to recruit mercenaries. Orc. Good attack, good counter-attack, very bad defenses, a lot of life points, but he's really evil. And they damage the armor, which means they reduce the armor of everything they hit. So, we go into the swamps because, yes, bowmen love hills, but they also love swamps because that will slow the target down and reduce their defenses. So, and he can now start exploring, and next time we'll see each other, we will do the exploring with 2 heroes at a time. Well, see you there. Bye.